Hi everyone. So I wanted to inspire you guys about Mystery Babylon and liberty of life. Our liberty of life. So here we go. Check this out. This is my Facebook page, and I came across. Well, I was interested in the story of Mitra, Persian god or Persian emperor, um, who was born on the 25th of December, and he was born of a virgin. So this is the false Jesus that many people idolize, right? I don't know if anyone knew this, but so I was poking fun at Christmas tree because um, why the Christmas tree? Why the triangle? Why the star on top? Because there you go. Um, you have the star of the top of the pyramid. So we are nothing but a consumer product here in America. And I don't know, it's just funny when people, I don't really know how to put this in exact words, but I just realized that the Christmas tree is the same shape as the pyramid on back of the dollar sign. There's King Mitra, or the god Mithra, which kind of looks like the Statue of Liberty, right? Um, the interesting thing about the Statue of Liberty and this character, there are 7 thorns coming out of the crown of the head. So I put 2 and 2 together that this is perhaps what we were tricked into. This is part of the Matrix simulation of we don't really understand what we're worshiping. We just follow what we're told. But we have to bust out. And so Persia in the 1200 BC, this was before Christ. So this was kind of like an antichrist figure that people followed. And we bring this character up every Christmas and every Easter. And there's a connection to Mithra and Horus because they're both born of the same origin. If you can see here, my camera can focus. You guys don't really have to read all this, but just know that the story of Horus and the story of Mithra are identical. And there were other characters that were part of this simulation. We have Anti, born of a virgin, December 5th, dead for 3 days and resurrected. This was in Greece at the same time as Mitra's birth. So in essence, you can kind of sort of put these two together and say it was the same timeline, same story, different culture. Krishna was before all of this had even occurred. And the funny thing about it, or the irony of Krishna, there's a connection to Krishna, India and Jerusalem. Many of the disciples who learned from Christ Jesus, not Jesus Christ, had traveled to India to retell the story, to tell the truth, to awaken the people. And they were all assassinated. Well, most that got to the land were assassinated. Like Thomas Didymus Judas, or the Gospel Thomas, he was assassinated after delivering the messages. Dionysus, it's another Greek character who could have been a descendant of Attis. And then this was another thing that I had found is that the Anunnaki played a role. You know, when you have sky worship, you have sun worship, that was the Anunnaki who had given the, blessings to these gods and these idols that we so, you know, we put so much attention to, but then we never really do the background. So the only thing that I find offensive is that the crucifixion shouldn't have been in this photo. So I would take that part out, because Jesus the man was hung and then he was nailed after. But it's just what was inferred through the story gave you the life of the incarnation of Lucifer into the man. So these three have somewhat of a connection, but with discernment we can figure out who's who and so on and so forth. So this is why I personally do not idolize Christmas. I don't put up a tree. I say happy holiday to everyone, even though it's not a holy day. But here's the Statue of Liberty, which looks exactly like King Mintra. Mystery Babylon itself. I guess Babylon was trying to have a new ruler. So there you guys go. Liberty of life, we are in the Twilight Zone. Anyways, have a wonderful night, everyone. Let me know your thoughts.